Hopefully we are. It says we're recording. I guess I never tested this thing too. Testing. Testing. Perfect. It's working. Okay. And we should be good to go here. I'm just going to change a couple settings. Holy cow. Am I hot, sweaty, dirty? Kind of a little different stream today. I literally just got done working. Well, I'm not actually done. I'm going to head back out there after the stream. But since I had this one scheduled, I figured we might as well just do it. I'll head back out a little bit later. Finish up everything else. I just got to kind of remember what I was doing out here. Better check and feed. Always a good way to start the stream. They're getting a little tiny bit lower there. 142. Might as well do it. Always a nice little way to kind of start things off. Oh. Yeah, it was not a super duper nice day out there. Oh, it was so hot. And yeah, just kind of one thing after another kept popping up. Crazy steers got out again. I don't know. They always seem to get out here every once in a while. I'm not actually sure where they got out though. This time was kind of the problem. Yet again, we used the drone to get them back in, and worked pretty good, but they actually just jumped over the fence, so that's always slightly a little bit concerning. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more. Let's get this stuff just dumped out in there. Figure out where we're gonna go from here. As always, gotta make sure. Let's see if we can scrape this stuff like off the ground here. Maybe kind of barely a little tiny bit. Come on. I think what we're gonna have to do, maybe use some type of auger to get in there and clean that stuff off as well. Let's see, how do we run this guy? Unfold the crane choke. I don't know if I can just fill this thing up, maybe? We're gonna just kind of do one of these. I mean, it should work. Dump a little wheat in that guy. Perfect. That's just the perfect amount. Actually, that thing works really nicely. I can enjoy that. Just a chicken feeding operation here. You just put it right back away. Man, that is super handy. I really enjoy that quite a bit. Huh. Yeah, let's we should have plenty now. Oh yeah. Chicken's got food. That is good. I should get some type of... Oh, yeah, I should have bought that other auger, actually. That probably would have worked super nicely for all this stuff. Yeah, nothing we really need there. That is super cheap. How much is this thing? Brand new. Only 11,000 bucks? That's kind of crazy. Alright. See, I think we're gonna get back to our plowing there. We'll see how all that stuff does. And I don't know if we're actually going to need to do anything else here. Yeah, we shouldn't actually. Could probably, oh, got a little close there. Should not have parked right like that. What I should do is clean a bunch of seed, actually. would be a... Oh, I don't think I have any seed trait. But, ha. Well, anyways, yeah, we're going to get back to a little plowing. Needs some plowing. Needs rolling. This doesn't need anything. That corn stubble all plowed on down. Oh, this is kind of nice. I'm really enjoying this. Not super hot. We have air conditioning in here. Life is good right now. Kind of wish I would have had enough time to take a shower, and that would have been super cool. There we go. And away we go with the plow. Slowly ripping and tearing a little bit of stuff up here. Honestly, it doesn't take too overly long. I really actually do not mind plowing one bit. Always kind of nice and enjoyable. Slowly cruising along. Getting a little bit of plowing done in the nice air-conditioned house, playing some farming simulator. Not working outside where it's 91 degrees. That's always nice. Oh, yeah, it was not cool out there today one bit. I think the highest we got was like 92 or something, which definitely a lot cooler compared to a lot of other places, but man, that is way too hot for me, I'm not gonna lie. And we're probably gonna head out back a little bit later too. Get a little tiny bit more stuff done. Actually, that's the other reason why I figured we'd stream right now, is just kind of get out of the heat for a couple hours. Oh man, it is just brutally hot out there. Let's see if we can get all this stuff ripped up. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do corn again. Not a fan of it, just due to the whole having to plow type scenario. But see, if we get a little disc plow, I think that would work way better. We'll kind of see what happens. Sort of see where we end up with money after this year too. We should be making a little bit more. And what I'd like to do is kind of buy like an oil production thing. Then I can get some soybeans and some canola on a rotation. I think that would be pretty nice. Kind of the rotation I'm used to in real life. Like I said, I'm not super used to corn. It's something a little bit different for us. And yeah, like I said, I really don't like having to plow every single year. Definitely takes up a little bit of time doing that. However, we really do need to start thinking about maybe upgrading the tractor as well. So there's nothing wrong with it. It is just getting a little bit more hours. We could get one more year out of it if we had to, but I would like to get rid of it right now because it has a little bit more resale value than if we wait to get rid of it. So it's kind of what the plan for now is anyway. Try to get rid of him before it's too late type of deal. Loses all of its trade-in value type of thing, so anyways, yeah, we'll just kind of keep cruising along here. So we've been cleaning up stuff after all of our nice hailstorm came through there. That was just kind of nasty, but part of it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was going to seed on these guys as well, too. kind of iffy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what our plan is going to be. Like I said, the production chains would be super handy. That's why we've kind of been doing our bread and everything like that. So we might actually check. Kind of look at some of that stuff right now. Sort of see what our plan is going to be there. See, I should look at the map actually. Because I think there is some oil. Debris crusher. Grape processing unit. Oil mill. I think the oil mill would be the one we want. Grain pools. Lime station. I don't know what. Yeah, let's see. Production. Let's go over there. Oil mill, yeah. Okay, so. Is it canola and olives and sunflowers? That sound about right? What do you do with soybeans then? Do they have somewhere to go? Let's see, carpentry, dairy. So it wouldn't be either of those. Spinnery. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Farm production store. Holy cow. Yeah, there's one of those for soybeans. Fruits production. Yeah, there's nothing really super great for soybeans that I see. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what to do with the old soybeans. Huh. See, what is that? Oats and... Not sure what else actually goes in that. Oh, come on. See your farmer's market, pizzeria. Why? Let's see. Why would you add another selling point? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Doesn't really add a production chain. So maybe, yeah, do like sunflowers and canola. Yeah, I haven't done really sunflowers at all, so that would be kind of cool too. I think you do need a different header for those as well, maybe. Probably wouldn't be doing too much olives though. I don't know if I have the equipment for setting up an orchard. But yeah, I kind of figure out where we're gonna head off to next for trying to kind of plan what we're gonna do. But for now, we do need to get this all plowed. Get that corn stubble in the ground. Yeah, like I said, I'd rather not do corn again if I don't have to. But there is quite a few productions that actually use corn, which I did not realize corn was used in that much stuff. Like I said, we are wheat farmers up here in Montana, so not too much corn, but done a little bit before, but most of it ended up being feed corn, so yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking probably oil mill is the next production we'll end up buying. Ugh. Sorry if I look a little dirty. Did not get a chance to shower yet, and it was hot outside, and yeah, I kind of got dirt, dust, some like grease, little WD-40. I'm kind of covered in everything. A little bit of whatever was in the shop and everything we worked on today. Quite a bit of sweat too. It was like 92 out, which is very warm for us up here. It's supposed to be almost 100 coming up, kind of later in the week maybe. They did bring it down a little bit, so I'm hoping we don't get that hot because I'm not used to that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we should have definitely bought that little bit bigger plow. It's going to take a little while, but I don't mind it. It's nice. We got air conditioning in the house, so that is always super enjoyable. So it is kind of fun running these one-way plows, though, too. That's something I'm not super used to. I don't really have many of them around here. There we go. Yeah, I would have had enough time to take a shower and everything, but I was actually taking pictures of little videos of the next project I was working on, and I kind of looked over and I was like, oh, the steers are out again. It's like, that's just great. Always getting out. Crazy little things. It's always fun with animals, I guess. Kind of do what they want to type of thing. Kind of seeing how far I can actually get over with this guy. I think that's all working. I said I could get right kind of on the edge type of thing. Get a little more done. So I'm pretty sure we're not bringing up any huge rocks. I really hope we're not anyway. Rather not have to take the rock picker out. Not my favorite tool to use. Kind of another pretty slow guy. Oh, we missed a little bit there. Didn't get him set down quite quick enough. Yeah, around these corners we're gonna have to take the inside a little bit. Now we actually get everything. Oh, come on. Stupid corn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure corn planter is what you use for planting sunflowers and stuff. I'll have to kind of see on that maybe. Said at least we got our bakery all set up and it's good to go. Except if we get more land, we're gonna kind of overfill our bakery, unless we buy another bakery, but which we always could. It is nice to mess around with some other crops though too. That's why the production chains are nice. That way you get the good price for them. Let's see what time is it. 17:18, which is 5 o'clock, I think. So I'm not super good at military time. Let's see, it is getting a little bit darker out, so we might hop over to the house and we'll skip ahead a little bit. That way folks can see what is going on. There we go. Check that. Nothing really for sale right now. Oh. Oh, and it's raining outside. It's still just that little Mahindra. Who actually, yeah, speaking of productions, see how much bread we got there. Got quite a bit. Sorghum is, oh, it's still running. All right, good. Do a little plowing out in the rain here. Very nice. Nice to see a little rain in game. This is kind of a lot less rain than we had this weekend. Oh, that was just absolutely crazy. Still working on getting some footage for the RL video. And we're going to have just kind of checking all our crops and stuff, because some of our stuff definitely took a little beating from the hail we had. It was not great. There is some stuff that is okay, so that's always good to see, but yeah, there's definitely some of our crop that kind of got pounded into the ground, and that's not an overstatement either. I'd say it got just completely smashed, so yeah, we'll see. It's kind of looking like our harvest definitely got a little shorter. And it's always crazy what one storm can come through and wreck, so yeah, you never know with hailstorms, and man, it's just always, yeah, it's super disappointing. You're that close to harvest time and a hailstorm comes and just wrecks all your plans, but yeah, we'll see. Some of it might come back, some of it probably won't. Yeah, like I said, the stuff that's hammered into the ground, that stuff is done. There's no way that's coming back. That was crazy though. That's some of the worst hail damage I've ever seen on a field. That's one of my neighbors had peas, and his stuff literally got just hammered so hard into the ground it doesn't even look like there's anything planted out there. It was completely nasty. It looks like someone took a mower through his field and just kind of cut everything down to the bare dirt. Yeah, it was, yeah, just nasty. It doesn't help we had some crazy winds with it too, so I had, yeah, one window in the shop get busted out and a bunch of tin ripped off the side of the shop, so, which isn't that bad in all honesty. I'd say it could have been a lot worse. Had a little issue with a bin also. That one kind of interesting. Show that one in the full length video when I get that done. Should be done with it probably tomorrow or so. We'll get that put out, and yeah, that way you guys can just kind of see what hail does to a crop, kind of the damage it'll do. I don't know, yeah, it might be interesting for some people. I'm never 100% sure what everyone's going to find interesting, so I just kind of try to record a little bit of everything, what we're doing around the farm. Yeah, yeah, some stuff that I think is... Hey, what's up, Southpaw? Yeah, it is raining in game right now, if you're seeing little tiny dots flickering all over. Yeah, little tiny white speckles. How are you doing, by the way? They say you guys had some nasty heat down there again? Say it did not look fun at 96 degrees on Saturday or Sunday or whatever day you posted that. Oh, yeah. Say it was pretty hot out there today. Yeah, I still haven't gotten my shower yet. I'm covered in grease and WD-40 and dirt and everything, so... Oh. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Yeah, we're supposed to get hotter the end of this week too, so actually tomorrow it's supposed to get pretty hot. It's like, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. It was, I think it was, yeah, 91 or 92 today, so it was 91 when I came in the house. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to sit down and stream for a little bit. Probably gonna head out after the stream and try to get a little more stuff done. Hopefully it's cooler. Oh. Yeah, I've been trying to get out to work a little earlier in the morning, beat the heat some. Yeah. Yeah, I say, it's amazing how dirty you get from landscaping stuff. That's just, even mowing the lawns, I mowed just around our bins and stuff yesterday, and I figured because it rained a bunch on Saturday, it's like, oh, it's not going to be too dusty, and I was just covered in all kinds of dirt and grass and everything. So yeah, that's fun. Do enjoy the shower at the end of the day, though. That is always nice and refreshing and cold. Ugh, that's always great. Ugh. Let's see. I'm hoping all these little rocks we're pulling up are small rocks. That way we can squish them down with the roller, but I'm not 100% sure, actually, if they're big ones or little ones. Yeah, oh yeah, it definitely does. Especially when, yeah, you're sweaty and stuff too, and it just like latches on, and you're like, this is a mess. You're snorting grass all day. Yeah, and yeah, it's actually the storm we had. Had quite a few trees get messed up. We had one get completely uprooted. That was absolutely crazy. I've been trimming a bunch of trees and cleaning up sticks. There's just tons of sticks all over the yard. It was a pretty nasty little storm, so still trying to get a little footage for kind of the crop update type thing. Oh, 103? Oh, wow. That is way too hot. Yeah, that is absolutely nuts. Ah. I think I just died a little bit just reading that. Oh, that is crazy. Yeah, I'm not jealous of that one bit. I hope we don't get that hot at all this year. Oof. I'm gonna try doing this the other way, see if we can maybe get a little more. Yeah, not working out quite as well as I hoped it would. Oof. Yeah, I thought like 90 degrees was kind of bad today. This afternoon we were working. 92 was definitely a little hotter, and I was like, yep, no problem. I say, do what you gotta. I'll be here just plowing away, so. Alright. Oh, that must be... Oh, it's actually grass back there. I was kind of wondering. I was like, why is that not plowing up? It's like, that is... Never mind. It's just a little bit of grass and not actually corn stubble. Alright, there we go. Trying to get this last little chunk done on this side and get back to the main chunk again. Definitely need a bigger plow. Just kidding, I'm probably just not going to do much corn after this. Just throw it in reverse. Grab that other little tiny pieces. Yeah, that's kind of my least favorite part of the corn growing in-game is having to plow everything, so... Which I'm pretty sure, yeah, they do that in real life, all the guys that grow corn, because it is a very messy crop, for sure. End up with all kinds of junk. Alright. Trying to keep an eye on the frames there. I was hoping the rain wasn't going to slow things down too bad. You never know. Yep, about ended up in the river there. I think we're okay. Very good. Oh, come on. You can do it, little guy. So this edge is definitely kind of causing some issues here. Trying to get kind of swept around. The one-way plow, I'm not super used to it. It's kind of working though, I think. Good enough. Yeah, there's a nice little horse plow I was thinking about getting. Probably should have bought it actually. It's kind of a normal just disc type plow, not a one-way moldboard plow like these things. I don't think I've ever actually even seen one of these one-way plows in real life. Like I said, they're not something they really use around in Montana. We try not to dig super deep into our ground around here. Just because if you dig a little too deep in the ground, it just causes the wind to come up, and when the wind blows and it's super dry out, then your field blows away. So that's why we tend not to do a whole lot of groundwork on our farm. We're all pretty much no-till on most of it, or minimal till type of thing. So direct drill air seeder is what we use. So doesn't get super deep into the ground. It doesn't make a very big furrow or anything either. Just kind of seed right back into your crop you had planted there. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I should go. Hey, say. Good to have you back again. Say, not a whole lot of people chatting, so it's kind of always fun trying to talk to yourself and think of things to talk about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to be using the plow this way. Should actually turn it around. Kind of takes a little while to turn this thing around, though. I should maybe try it on the next pass. Use the tool correctly, type of thing. That is so weird. Ah, very cool. Yeah, I say I'm kind of enjoying using the Instagram. That way I can slap some pictures up pretty quickly of what I'm working on. A little bit easier than putting a video out, so. Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah, I forgot to comment on your comment. That's right after I took that picture of the auger. I looked out the shop window, and then I saw one of the steers was out. I was like, that's great, so. Ended up using the drone again to herd the steers back in. Worked pretty good again. But I have no idea where that steer got out this time, because it literally jumped over the fence to get back into the pasture. So I was like, I'm not sure what I gotta fix out there, but it's like, I guess I'll just go check all the fence and kind of see what it looks like. I'm gonna check this quick. I'm gonna see what your guys' forecast looks like. Try to not miss anything. A little multitasking here. Oh, yeah, your guys' forecast looks way worse than ours does. Oh, like almost 100 every single day. That is not fun at all. Yeah, I'm not jealous of you guys down there at all. That is way too hot. Let's see. How do we... Oh, here, let's go. Rotate plow. We'll try that. Use the thing correctly here. There we go. See, yeah, and like I said, it takes a little time turning it around. Okay, I guess I didn't even look at the location. Yeah, I say that is hot though. I say like 99, and then hundreds, 100 and, what was it, 101? I should have looked at the wind too. That's the thing, all our breezes have kind of started dying down a little bit, except for when it's storming, so. Oh yeah, yep, no problem. Not gonna go sharing that all over the place. I know how it is. Trying to keep your information as private as possible on the old interwebs, so. Let's see. Yeah, we should probably just turn this guy around on the turn here. Still a little tiny bit slow. Not quite as quick as I'd like it to. There we go. But yeah, it's like that hailstorm we had this weekend. It's Still getting a little footage. Some of the crops there are just about done, so I think we'll have a video on that tomorrow. Just kind of that way you guys can see what it looks like, hail damage on crops, because yeah, some of it definitely got hammered for sure. But yeah, part of the old Mother Nature, no control over it. So yeah, if you guys oh yeah, I say little tiny town. You guys are a little bit bigger than we are then. So we're about 1,000, so except there's not too many big towns around us. So we're pretty much closed off. Oh, here. I did not get lined up correctly one bit there. Yeah, let me know if the stream's kind of glitching or anything. It could be from the rain, so we can always skip ahead to another day if it's causing issues for you guys. There we go. Trying to get all that stuff. Yeah, it's even been just kind of crazy trying to get footage of all the crops and stuff. Because we had like 2 inches of rain in 2 days. And they were both just kind of floods, so that's like all of our field roads and everything are just kind of underwater, and there is ponds all over the place. So it's been absolutely crazy. Okay, it's working fine. That's good to hear. Oh, let's see. I keep missing a little bit. Yeah, it's actually, I did get the drone up, so I got some little bit of some footage, just all the ponds out in the field. It's like I was thinking, it's kind of crazy to think how we've been in a drought all spring, and then we get, yeah, like 2 inches of rain in 3 days. It's like, that is, yeah, I don't know. Kind of a little bit too late, and the hailstorm doesn't help either. Yeah, I say, yeah, we'll take all the rain we can get. We could have went without the hail. Oh, it was so weird, too. The way the storm was moving, it was kind of heading straight, like, kind of northeast-ish, and then all of a sudden it took like a hard 90 and came straight through our farm, and we're like, that's not awesome. Like, I guess, hopefully there's just rain in it. And it's like, nope, it was rain and wind and hail, and yeah, some of the just weird damage. Like, my neighbor, they have a garage door that's kind of facing to the north. Well, it's not a garage door, it's a shop door. And it didn't break the shop door, but it pulled all the nails out on one side of, like, the rail, like where the, like, garage door rides in. And it just ripped. Oh, come on, go down. There we go. Yeah, it ripped all the nails out of one side, so it, like, kind of pulled it off the wall on one side of the shop door. And then it dropped it to the ground. It's like, that is crazy to pull all the nails out of one side, so. Oh yeah, so yeah, it definitely did a number on some of the crops. Some of them are just a little bit of hail damage. But yeah, some of them, it literally looks like a mower went through there, and there is pretty much nothing left. I think the worst was probably one of my neighbor's fields. He had a field of organic peas, like just normal green peas. And you couldn't even see the edge of, like, the plowed ground. Well, not plowed, his stuff's cultivated because it's all organic, so they have to work it. So yeah, just kind of the worked field next to it, and then his pea field, you couldn't even tell, like, the edge of it just because it got hammered so hard into the ground. Yeah, it was just, that was the craziest, most hail damage I've ever seen. It literally just pounded into the ground and then blew away what was left, so there was nothing on the field. I got a little video of that, and yeah, it's crazy to see what, yeah, Mother Nature can do in literally like 20 minutes. So, but yeah, we definitely lost a couple of our fields, and my boss made it sound like the pivots got hit, but we went down there today. We were working down there for a little bit, and they didn't look too bad. Our north pivot definitely got hit a lot worse than our south one did, so we're kind of waiting right now for see how much actual damage there is. Check for whiteheads in our wheat. Yeah, and a whitehead is kind of when it hailstorm, like a stone hits the stem, and it ends up killing the plant the rest of the way up from where it hit. It just hits it so hard and kind of shocks the plant, stops growing from that point on. So yeah, we got a little video of that. That way you guys can see kind of what a whitehead on a wheat crop looks like. So it's pretty noticeable too. So, but yeah, it's not fun, and you kind of hope everyone's got hail insurance. A lot of guys do not enjoy having hail insurance, but it's like, yeah, years like this, it's kind of always nice to have it. It's like my grandpa always said. He said, the years that you don't have hail insurance, you just kind of save that money in anyways, in case for next year you need it. So yeah, it was interesting for sure. And yeah, we had a little damage too to one of our bins. That's gonna be super fun. It's, when I say a little bit, I mean it's a pretty big amount of damage. That's yeah, you'll see that one in the video too. And it wasn't great. That's, yeah, even one of our neighbors had a chicken coop full of chickens blow over, just kind of ripped it apart. That's where I almost kind of think maybe like a little tornado or something went through, because it literally just kind of tore things apart. It was crazy. But yeah, I wasn't even actually home that night either. I was over at a buddy's house, only about 4 miles away or something. So, and it's like, oh, there wasn't hardly any hail there. It's just like, yep, just one little part of the storm came through and just kind of smoked us. So yeah, part of the fun of farming. That's there's always something, it seems like. Now the grasshoppers also moved in too right after the storm, so we're like, awesome, what the hail didn't hit, the grasshoppers will probably get next. So yeah, ugh. Yeah, you don't get all that fun kind of crop destruction stuff in Farming Simulator. Yeah, I say no one had a wind gauge that was high enough. That's one person clocked 90 miles an hour, and that was kind of all their little weather station would do. Say after that it was like overspeed type thing. So we don't know how bad it was, but we figured, yeah, probably at least 90 mile an hour gusts in it. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy weather storms. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we have some harvest left. So yeah, not super fun 2 years in a row either. So that was last year. We had hail too and hit a bunch of the stuff, and yeah, we didn't even end up cutting half of our crops. And we also had drought last year as well. So yeah, between the drought and the hail, there wasn't much there. But I don't know. We'll see. It'll be better next year. That's what we always say. So it's got to be better next year. Yeah, yeah, part of the fun, I guess. Yeah, always, yeah, at least we don't have actual big tornadoes like the other guys out in some other states. It's always kind of our thing we say, but man, it was just nasty. So it's always good to have insurance. That is one thing for sure. Alright, get this last little bit done here. I could probably went the other way. Don't think it was worth it to do this little end pass. Almost done with the moldboard plow. Hoping I'm not making anyone seasick watching me spin around in circles here. There we go. We better drop him back down and get this little chunk there. Boom. Alright. Whole lot of plowing done. Don't have to worry about that little corn ground anymore. Wash this guy off and go put him away. Should actually keep an eye out for... Oh, really? Say, is that the baler that you're using for like on your Instagram stuff, or was that like a neighbor's or something? Yeah, we'll get all this stuff washed off. Oh, where would you find a good used one? Okay. I don't know for John Deere balers. Let's see, Livingston. I don't know who the John Deere dealer down there is. I'm assuming it's probably Frontline Ag. That's kind of the John Deere dealer. That's always a good place to check first, because they usually run it through a shop and everything then, even all the used stuff. But yeah, I say auctions are always another place to check, because you can usually sometimes get pretty cheap stuff, depending. I say it's kind of tough with all the online auctions now, just because people from all over the country can bid on stuff. But yeah, I'd definitely say a John Deere dealer, and then even other dealers too, Case IH and whatever's around that area, they could have used balers as well. They might have a John Deere one that came in on a trade or something, so... But yeah, if they know quite a bit about balers, an auction would probably be the cheapest bet. But yeah, they'd have to kind of look at it, make sure it's all in pretty decent shape and everything then. Let's see, I guess we can't fold that. We'll just try to carefully back this guy in here. Kind of our plow spot. And we hit the fence. Love tap. But yeah, it's for, I don't know, we get most of our stuff from the John Deere dealer, whether it's new or used, so it's always kind of nice knowing it went through a shop and was looked by actual John Deere mechanics. So yep, that'd be my bet. So I don't know a whole lot about balers, so ooh, I got no idea on a baler, because it just depends on how old it is, how many hours it's got on it and everything. And yeah, like I said, we don't do a whole lot of baling, so I don't really keep track of the cost on balers. Yeah, it's always something you got to sort of just kind of watch and see what the price does. Everything is kind of more expensive right now, and it has been for the last year, 2 years, because of COVID. Kind of put a slowing down on everything, so I'm trying to figure out what we're going to be doing next here. Should check some contracts. There's a little harvesting. More plowing. I don't really want to do any more plowing right now. Cultivating. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot. We should make some seed. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, I don't know if that'd be a good price for a baler. Like I said, you kind of just got to watch them. See what they do and how much they sell for. That's actually another good thing about watching auctions, is you can kind of see what things get sold for price-wise. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get hooked up to this little guy. Ooh, we do need some seed treat as well. I'm going to run the pickup over to the store and go grab some of that. Let's see, we'll buy some... I think they're on pallets. Let's see, seeds, silo, that's not what we want. There we go, seed treating liquid. Holy cow. It's kind of spendy stuff. We'll get like 9,000 bucks worth. Yeah, I feel like the price of balers might be a little bit... Well, yeah, they could be higher, they could be low, because there is a lot of guys looking for hay, but then there's a lot of ranchers that don't have any hay either, so they're trying to kind of sell off stuff they don't need, or yeah, it's, I don't know, it could be either way type of thing. Okay. Yacht. How's it going, gamer kid? Not sure if seen you before, but welcome. Say we're just on the way to the store to get some seed treat. We're gonna make our own seeds. That way we have some for seeding time. Using some of the new stuff from the AGI pack. But yeah, it's like I was saying, Southpaw, yeah, I'm not the person to ask about baling stuff, because that is kind of not my specialty one bit. I swath it, I do not bale it, though. Yeah, it's going to be the other thing, though. They have an older baler or anything, or are they just trying to kind of get into it so they can do some of their own baling and get some of their own grass and stuff? Because I know there's a lot of people looking for hay this year. Even guys around here, they were going to have a nice hay crop up in the mountains, and then they got hailed on up there too, so yeah, and they're about probably 50 miles away from us, but yeah, they got kind of hit by another storm that went by too, so now they're all looking for hay. Everyone has quite not enough pasture. Oh, let's see, we'll have to use the skid steer to pick these guys up. Get them all moved out. Some of them are, and some of them aren't. Say it's like the used stuff is always kind of cheap. But yeah, some of like the new equipment is pretty close, but some of it's definitely way off. And I guess like even the crop prices, I have to kind of figure it out. I never really did check that. It would be pretty interesting though, since everything is in kind of European units and like dealing with liters and stuff, and since we deal in bushels, and it's a little bit different. I should actually kind of look at that though. It would be interesting to see. Okay. Yeah, I say if they have a baler, they would definitely know a little more than I would about kind of the price of stuff. Let's see, maybe I'll just put him up behind him here. That might work a little bit better. Oh, it's almost easier running a skid steer in real life than it is in a farming simulator. Yeah, I should actually check the prices. I'd like to see what the crop prices would equal in US dollars per bushel type of thing. They tend to be a little more forgiving in game. I think all the fertilizer and stuff's all way cheaper, and your seed costs and everything. You definitely don't have as much input as you do in real life farming. So that's, yeah, like chemical in real life is always super expensive and stuff too. There we go. Yeah, and it's when they developed the game, did all the prices and stuff, that was probably a year or 2 years ago even maybe, so everything was a lot lower priced back then. Because like now, since fertilizer skyrocketed and price of Roundup and everything else all went up, say it's way higher than it was, so yeah, and there's way more chemicals in real life that you use and stuff too. It's not just herbicide for the weeds, then you got all your chemicals for your pests and disease control and everything else as well. So it's definitely a lot easier to make money in Farming Simulator. I know that. Try not to roll the pickup. I had a little bit of lag there. Yeah, I said we got that diesel on here. That's why we're blowing that black smoke. You gotta roll some coal. I think it's like a Toyota or something, but I don't know. It's a mod by 82 Studios, a TLX 2020. Kind of looks like a Toyota. I gotta get the new one. There's a TLX 3500. Looks like a Dodge. I am a Dodge guy. I do like these pickups though. I enjoy them with the flatbed and stuff on them. Usually makes them look pretty nice. Let's see, I think we can drive this thing. Oh yeah. So I think what we can do is a little seed treating operation here. That's kind of another thing that's a lot easier in game than in real life, is you can take whatever crop you have and turn it into seed now with this. Man, this thing is not super fast, 3 miles an hour. But so we got some corn in this bin. I hope it's this bin. Yep. So we're gonna take our corn and we're just gonna make a whole bunch of seed with it. What we gotta do is we'll just get this guy in here, maybe lined up right. See, I think there's another, maybe not. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll just kind of shove him under there. And then I have to move these pallets pretty close probably. I think I can actually just back the pickup up there. No, my RL truck is not diesel. It is a gasser. We got the good old Hemi. Never lets me down. It's actually the pickup I've had for a long time. Oh, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to put the door a little bit farther away. Yeah, it's the pickup I've had since I was in college, partway through college anyway. I actually had a Ford in college too, but that one the engine seized up on, so that was a ton of fun. Oh yeah, no problem, gamer kid. That's like I said. That's everyone's got different things going on and busy, so. But yeah, it's a, I don't know. I have kind of mixed feelings on diesel pickups. They're getting better. I said I never really liked them just because in the winter and stuff, when it's cold, they never freaking start, especially when it's like -30 with the wind chill around here sometimes, and you're like, I kind of like the gas pickup that just always starts. Pretty nice. So I am playing on Xbox Series X right now. That's what I do all my videos and stuff on, and I always enjoy it. Works pretty good. Makes it simple. Oh, let's see, what is it? 145,000, something like that. 2012 Dodge. Say it does good, does the job. Say it's definitely, yeah, not the lowest miles, but it works pretty good. We'll see if this works here now. There we go. Corn should turn into seed. Looks like it. We're just gonna kind of let that guy run there. Yep, we got seeds going in, and we got a little damage on the trailer too. Man, this thing is super fast. I don't really do a whole lot of multiplayer, gamer kid. Say my schedule is kind of always crazy with real life farming, and I do not actually have the best internet, so it's kind of super terrible when I play multiplayer on Farm Sim, so it's extremely laggy, and yeah, just it doesn't work very well for me. It's a thing, I don't have super great internet out here in the middle of Montana, so that's why my stream settings are all super low and everything too, is just because my internet is kind of poor, so. But anyways, yeah, this thing will just kind of run probably until we're about full. We can actually set up our other auger because we're going to dump our seed in this guy probably, because we got fertilizer in this guy and we got lime in this other one. So a little bit of actually what I was doing in real life today. pulling the auger out. I was working on it. I wasn't actually using it yet, so. Ours is a little bit different colored than the one we got in game. This one's yellow and ours is red, different brand. Ours is a Bueller Farm King. This is a, I don't know what brand this is. AGI Westfield. Let's see, we might, actually we'll just use the stubble field here and dump into them that way. That way we kind of keep things out of the way there for our seed treating operation. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, we gotta unfold it first. Can't lift it up yet. Wow, he's pretty high up there. We shouldn't have to worry about height. There we go. Yeah, but if you have any questions or anything, gamer kid, I can always try to help you with that. Let's see. Yeah, I tell you, I've got no problem helping people if they got questions, but yeah, it's just, I said, kind of tough for me to do multiplayer, actual playing, so. Yeah, we have hail insurance on some of our crop. We don't actually have it on everything, but yeah, it's some of it we figured it wasn't going to be worth it anyways, just because some of the crop was so bad from having drought all year. We figured there wasn't any point in spending the money on hail insurance. Let's see, is this thing full? Or we run out of stuff? See, we got tons of corn here. It shuts off after a while. It must. Huh. Yeah, so some of this stuff is covered, and well, it's like our pivots. We put hail insurance on the pivots every single year just because you know there's not going to be a drought down there type of thing. Let's see what else. I think, yeah, we're pretty much good there. We should actually take a second and check some of our production stuff. Still no contracts going on. Yeah, it's all working. Good. We'll check our sales, see what we got. Little Iseki tractor. That's yeah, not a brand I'm super used to. Japanese tractor. I don't think we're gonna buy one of those. Not too bad for horsepower, in all honesty, though. See, make sure. Okay, yeah, there's still stuff coming out of that guy. But yeah, it's well, and then even just I say hail insurance is not cheap. I don't know what the rate is right now, but that's the reason why a lot of guys don't like having it, is because it is so expensive. So I should actually kind of figure out a number for that. That way I can throw that into the video. But yeah, it definitely hurts when you don't have it. Yeah, I say, yeah, that Iseki looks like a New Holland, but it's definitely not. Actually, one of these tractors, one of my buddies up north, they had one, and it was using it for like running their auger, kind of like this setup. And so it was just their tractor for running the auger and stuff, and it burned up in the middle of harvest. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what actually happened to it, but yeah, that's he sent us a Snapchat one day and his tractor is just on fire. We're like, that's not good. So that's the only Iseki tractor I've ever heard of, but oh yeah, we got a whole lot of seed. Do one more little run with this guy. Say it must only do like 5,000 liters or something at a time. Type of thing, I'm assuming. I don't know. So it's a lot simpler treating seed in game than it is in real life, I'll say that. a little bit different operation trying to do it. A little more time consuming too. This is pretty nice though. It is cool. I'm glad they added it in game. That was really awesome when I saw they had seed treat and the ability to treat your own seed type of thing. It's like, yeah, just making it a little bit more realistic. That way you don't have to go buy seed every time. It's a lot of our stuff. We just reuse our seed that we harvest and then clean it ourselves and then treat it all ourselves. So yeah, that way you don't have to take it to someone else and pay them to do it type of thing. So it works good. Sand these bins. Man, I enjoy these nice hopper bottoms. Alright. Seeing what he's got to be just about full on this trailer. Plan was to fill the trailer up and then we should have plenty of seed for a long time. Yeah, I say it went down just a little bit here too, and I say we were super glad about that. So especially trying to run the pivots. Spent like $150,000 on diesel this year. Red diesel, yeah, just the red diesel, not the clear stuff. Yeah, just farm diesel, and yeah, it's a pretty big number. So it's like, yeah, if the price of diesel went down like a whole lot, that would be extremely nice. Yeah, I'm just waiting on this guy. So yeah, I know a lot of people were happy it went down a little bit. Man, that was, yeah, don't enjoy when price of gas and diesel's high, and well, foods prices are kind of getting a little bit higher too. Let's see about full, 81%. We could shove a little bit more on him. It's kind of one thing we do in real life. We just kind of fill the trailer's water level, is what we call them. As in, you can't get any more on there if you're just around the farm. There's no DOT on the farm, so yeah, you just fill them plump full. $5.45 a gallon here? Okay. Yeah, I forget what it was in town. I don't really remember even. That's we get all our gas and diesel on the farm here, so only time I really check the price is when I'm actually in town, so. Yeah, so the red dyed diesels definitely cheaper quite a bit than the normal diesel, just because you don't have the highway taxes and stuff on it. So you just don't want to get caught with it in your tank, because I think it's like $1,000 fine or something if you have red diesel in your tank. Pretty sure it's $1,000 or somewhere right around there. It's one of my buddies got kind of in trouble for that. So well, we are inside the seed now. Not something you should be doing. OSHA not approved. We're going to get stuck in here. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, it's 30 cents a gallon. Yeah. Yeah, I say it's just pretty much the tax for it. So we must be full now. Oh yeah, 100% full. Very good. Yeah, that should be enough seed to last us quite a while, I hope. There we go. We'll get backed up here. Get this dumped in our seed bin. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, I say it's nice when the price of things start going down, and we'll see. Actually, price of food might maybe go down too. That's I don't know if I talked about that on the stream on Sunday, but that's like our wheat prices. I should actually show you guys that or tell you. So let's see here. Get the text from the elevator. So yeah, it was like in 2 weeks, the price of our wheat went down $2, because it was at like about $10.50, and then 2 weeks it went down and it's like $8.50 right now. It's actually, today's was like $8.75 for July, December, hard red winter wheat, and then for our spring wheat, it's 8.78. So yeah, it went down a whole lot, and it's still a pretty decent price for us. But yeah, it definitely went down quite a bit. So it all just fluctuates depending on what's going on in the world. And say they've been harvesting and started harvest in a lot of other states, so it kind of just depends on how harvest is going in all the other states. And then when it rains in different places, say you don't really realize just how many different things affect the price of grain. So yeah, and then, well, what's going on in Ukraine and in Russia. Say, because yeah, it's both of those guys are major exporters of wheat as well. Yeah, I say it was really nice when it was like over $10. We're like, holy cow! Of course, we had nothing left to sell either. Was kind of the problem, but yeah, that was kind of awesome watching the price go up and be like, well, maybe we shouldn't have sold all our stuff. That's another fun part of farming, is trying to figure out when you're going to sell everything. So yeah, you never know. You kind of kick yourself and say, well, maybe we shouldn't have sold everything, and maybe we should have waited. But then if the price goes down, you're like, well, maybe we shouldn't have waited then. And yeah, you just never really know. It keeps it very interesting, keeps you on your toes type of thing. So all right, let's see what else we got to do here. Put the auger back. Yeah, I'd say we're kind of done with farming stuff for the winter. I was actually going to spray some herbicide on the fields. That way we don't have any weeds popping up, because I hate seeing weeds. That's kind of the issue with in-game here, is it doesn't say there's any weeds coming. That's not too bad. Actually, it says there's no weeds coming on this stuff either. We'll check our map here, see, oh, there's a bunch of weeds up on that guy. Okay, yep, we're gonna spray that field. Because that's another thing, is even if you're kind of not farming it right now, you definitely try to get rid of your weeds in real life. Otherwise, your neighbors are not happy. So, yeah, always try to get rid of the weeds. Oh, and I went right by the sprayer. There we go. We got quite a bit of herbicide. I'm kind of shoved back here now. Actually, not too bad of a little spot. Yeah, it was actually last year. My one neighbor, he kind of part-time farms almost. He's got another business, and yeah, his weeds were kind of getting out of control, because he doesn't actually live on his farm. He lives in Great Falls, Montana, which is, yeah, like an hour and a half away from us, and it's, yeah, bigger town and everything. That's where his business is and stuff. But yeah, so he wasn't keeping an eye on all his weeds, and he doesn't like spraying much, so he's like, oh, I'll get out there and get them all worked down one of these days. And then he never did, and by the time he came out and worked everything, they were extremely tall, so it didn't even kill them all when he was trying to work them. So I had to go help him mow a bunch of weeds down, and just to kind of try to get rid of them. So I don't know if that's actually killing those weeds. I don't think it is. Well, yeah, it's definitely herbicide we're putting on too. Maybe we're not allowed to kill the weeds. That's not fun. I didn't want to have any weeds out here, but if the spray won't kill them, I guess we can't really get rid of them unless we work the ground. But I'd rather not work the ground, so got the nice environmental score in game here. Yeah, which is not super realistic, but it is something kind of neat. Different, I guess. Yeah, I say you probably deal with quite a few weeds in your job, landscaping. So yeah, you think of people with dirty lawns and stuff. Yeah, they just make a mess out of everything. Say any spot there's not grass and there's a little bit of bare dirt, you know you're gonna probably have some weeds pop up there. Just, yeah. So I was trying to weed eat a bunch of weeds around our bins and stuff yesterday, and it was not working so hot. They were pretty large. So we kind of always try to have a little sprayer in the back of our gator, like our John Deere gator, and then we just spray all the yard and stuff with that. But oh, well, I did not mean to do that. Forgot those were not strapped down. Pre-emergent, yeah. Oh, yeah. I say the little teeny tiny guys. So there are always weeds everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. We've tried different stuff, but always, they always seem to kind of come back too. That's kind of the other problem too, is some guys try to use like kind of hotter stuff. It really keeps the weeds down, but then you gotta watch and make sure it doesn't affect your crops too. So I forget, one of our neighbors used some kind of spray, and they're like, oh, that's really nice because we're only gonna have to spray our chem fallow crops. Well, not crops, the chem fallow fields, which are the fields that just aren't farmed that year, kind of bare ground type thing. Usually you have to spray them like 3 times a year or something like that. And they're like, oh yeah, we only have to spray ours once. And we're like, yeah, I say, yeah, it's way too hot right now. But yeah, it's the stuff they had, they sprayed it once, and yeah, it kept the weeds down, but I'm pretty sure it kind of took a hit on their crop the next year too. The stuff stayed in the ground so long, and I say it didn't, the wheat did not want to grow very well. Let's see. Yeah, it's, what do you guys, like over 90 degrees? Is that what you guys kind of do for too hot? That's sort of what we use as a general kind of guideline. Say if it's over 90, you probably don't want to be spraying. Some guys will spray at night around here, actually. Let's see here. Put that guy down. I gotta figure out a spot to actually park this thing. A little bit better spot, maybe. Kind of running out of parking spaces. This thing did not get any faster. I don't think it's too bad of a spot over here. Kind of by these trees and stuff. Just sort of out of the way. We're gonna probably pick these guys up because they look bad. I gotta figure out somewhere to store them too. Probably inside the shop there. Yeah, it's actually, we've got some more. Yeah, yep, exactly. So some of it is definitely a little hotter than other chemicals. Yeah, I said, yeah, they were just talking about how great that stuff was, and it was like, yeah, it worked really nicely, and it's like, I think your guys' wheat got stunted a little bit by it too. And yeah, just depending on the crop and stuff too, you can't even grow some stuff. Oh, you guys go 85 and above. Yeah, I guess we've always kind of stuck with 90 and seemed to work pretty good. But yeah, it's like I was saying, we got some chem fallow we got to spray, but it's been a little bit toasty, so actually I think some of the hailstorm killed a bunch of the weeds too, so, or pounded them into the ground a little bit more. But yeah, we're kind of keeping an eye on that, and we'd like to get that done before harvest starts. Sort of see what happens. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and I can kind of see a little bit easier. I was interested in trying to fork these guys. Yep, that is for sure. Yeah, they're pretty good about that, saying what you can plant, and like some of them are like, yeah, you can't seed anything till 90 days after spraying and stuff like. It's amazing how many guys just don't even read the label though. They're just like, yeah, I know how this stuff works. Yes, that is super important. Especially some of the really nasty stuff too. Which is nice because, yeah, it tells you like what safety gear to wear and everything, and that's kind of the only way to know your mix and stuff too for all your loads. Oh, there we go. Popped it right back up. Kind of did a little bounce there. Gotta enjoy those farm sim physics. Sometimes they just do little weird things. Keeps it interesting. I'd be super concerned if a pallet did a flip like that in real life. Okay, we're gonna just turn around and take a little different stab at him. Yeah, for sure. So that's, well, and then yeah, some of them you kill all the little helpful bugs and worms and stuff too, so you always try to get something that'll do the job but doesn't hurt everything else. Alright, get that stuff all put away there. See, I should gotta figure out what I'm gonna keep an eye on here for crops and prices. There we go. Alright. Kinda got things sort of cleaned up. Let's see. What is it, October? I guess I should kind of check the old prices on some of that bread, wherever it is. Actually, it's probably not high enough either. I think bread's kind of... Oh, yeah, definitely not quite high price yet. It's kind of the nice thing about Farming Simulator. At least the prices are pretty consistent every year. Oh, so on those pallets is... That's all our seed treat liquid. So, just for making the seed, well, I say it's seed treat liquid. Depends on what kind it is. Actually, I think I talked about it in one of those videos. Just all your stuff to help the seed grow. So yeah, they added that in with the AGI pack when they added that seed treater too, so figured we can get some of these bales loaded up. We shouldn't need our trailer, I don't think. Maybe we'll wait actually. Yeah, I'm definitely used to like the 55-gallon drums of seed treat, not the little tiny jugs. That would take a while for us. Which I'm kind of surprised they didn't do like big 50-gallon containers of it, because that is kind of the only seed treat I've ever seen. Let's see, we're gonna hop back up to the house here. Yeah, we'll skip it to November. Yeah, that's a kind of figured. Yeah, do you guys use any kind of seed treat for like grass and stuff like that? I guess I've never really thought of like just like yard grass type stuff. I'm sure they have stuff you put on there, but yeah, I guess I've never really known. Get a nice big 50-foot header for our little tiny combine there. Let's see. We got oodles of room on our little bread trailer here. Plenty of room. Okay, yeah, let's see. We're going to hop back. So the next thing we're going to probably end up doing... Oh, you guys doing? Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe they would, but... Yeah, like I said, I don't plant too much grass. I probably should. Some of my lawn's a little bare, so... So fall's the best time to plant grass seed, correct? So I've heard that before. Like I said, not exactly my area of expertise. That's what I was told was, yeah, plant it in the fall and kind of keep as much water on it as you can when it's little. Yeah, I really should actually throw a little more grass in. That way I have less weeds. Kind of hopefully the plan on that anyways. So this is going to be kind of tight getting to our front loader here. Oh, come on. You can get there, buddy. Try not to hit her. Oh, I forgot about those other bags of seed too. Should have done that. Yeah, I figured if anyone's going to know, it's probably you, so... So yeah, you've definitely got some pretty good knowledge on all that stuff. See if I can do a little bit better job of stacking these than the first time with that trailer. Definitely had a little interesting moments there. Ooh, I should probably actually move that guy to the side as well. Actually, yeah, we're going to move the truck. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I got some bare dirt around the house here. It's like, yeah, I'd rather just plant some grass and then keep spraying it every year. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's like, yeah, just got to remember to do it. Yeah, how many years have you been doing landscaping stuff? It's okay to ask. I guess I never asked that before. I think we'll go. Oh, we can't quite reach across to the other side. Forgot about that. I'm just gonna shove him right there and we'll push him across with the other load of bales we get here. There we go. Let's see. So I'm definitely no expert at handling bales here. My main goal always is just not to tip the whole stack over. Very carefully. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a... Yeah, you definitely got some knowledge on it then, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure you've learned all kinds of things then. Oh, I bet, yeah, just even some of how the technology and stuff's changed, and yeah, different chemicals and everything. Yeah, it's amazing, always 20 years. How much of a difference that could make. I think we could probably get 3 stacks on. Oh, maybe if this guy stay over there. Yeah, I did not realize it was that long. I thought you were going to say like 5 or 10 years or something like that, maybe. Yeah, it's yeah, you never know. So you must enjoy it quite a bit if you've been, yeah, doing it for 20 years, so. Oh, please don't tip over. So that's the thing. Nowadays, it seems like a lot of people switch jobs so often. Just like hop from one job to the next job and back and forth. It's like, yeah, it's kind of fun with farming. It's like you're kind of either in it or you're out of it type of thing. So, which I guess, yeah, if you're just like working for someone, you can hop in and out. So that's like you actually a hired guy. Yeah, I see, that makes it a lot easier when you actually do enjoy your job. So that's it's kind of the same thing with farming. I'm sure it's the same thing with landscaping. I say it would be a very miserable job if you didn't enjoy it properly. I think that's kind of how it is with any jobs, though. But yeah, that's actually, yeah, so like our one hired guy my dad had, he was just been working on farms. Yeah, it's like his whole life was kind of his thing ever since he was in high school. Actually dropped out of high school and yeah, just started working for a rancher because he's like, I'm gonna make some money instead of going to school. And yeah, that's what he was doing his whole life, and he was like 60 some years old. So yeah, I say it definitely helps when you're younger. That's yeah, for sure. It's like I have not seen my boss a whole lot the last 2 weeks. So he's been spending a whole lot of time at his house instead of out in the shop or anything. So it definitely takes me a while to get used to it. And just depending on what I'm doing too. Some jobs are definitely a whole lot easier in the heat than other ones. Let's get a little bit farther over this guy. I guess I don't need to actually stack 3. I probably could have just fit them on pretty easily. Hey, how's it going, Gaming Master? I say very nice. Oh, I love the Xbox Series X. Say it is a very, very nice little setup. Say it plays Farming Simulator extremely well. That's what I enjoy about it too. So yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen you in the chat before, so yeah, welcome to the stream. Very nice to have you. So me and Southpaw here been chatting about all sorts of different things, from farming to landscaping and chemicals and all kinds of stuff, so. So yeah, if you have any landscaping questions, you can ask Southpaw, and got any farming questions, you can ask me, so. Yeah, it's always fun with the live streams. So always chat about different things. That's chatting about PC stuff the other day, and some guys were trying to figure out PC builds and all kinds of different things. So we always seem to talk about the weather a little bit too. That's always a main thing. As farmers love talking about the weather. Say Southpaw always enjoys chatting about the weather too. Or I hope he does, because say we always chat about it quite a bit, so. Oh yeah, $8 a barrel. That's yeah, it's gonna make some people very happy. I know one person who isn't gonna be happy about that, actually. It's actually, I have one uncle from North Dakota, and they have a bunch of oil wells on their place, so that's when the price of fuel starts going down, or well, the price of oil. Everyone else is usually pretty happy, and he starts screaming, so. Yeah, I'd say that's nice for us, though. I am glad to see that. I think I should have had a little more bales on here. Just a cute little setup here. We'll just, we're gonna plop him right on the back there. That's nice. The last bale. Yeah, I say that's the only guys that are ever, better put 2 straps on that guy just in case. That's a pretty funny looking little setup. Yeah, I don't know. It's always kind of crazy. See, all the oil we got over here, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's always the fun of the politics and stuff, and especially right now, the price of the oil is, yeah, just a bit too high. Yeah, that's the thing. No idea what's going on. It's always, yeah, just crazy how fast things can change. Who do I watch on YouTube? Well, I can say I usually watch myself. No, I'm just kidding. Say a lot of other good content creators out there. There's some pretty new ones. Farm Sim Casey. He's actually a pretty good friend of the channel there. He's one of the recommended channels if you look on mine. And then Tony Myth. He does just a little bit of stuff. He's a really good streamer as well too. He's mostly over on Twitch live streaming. So then yeah, you got like the big ones like Farmer Cop, and I guess I could have just left that guy hooked up. But yeah, Farmer Cop's kind of one of the big YouTubers I like to watch. Say sometimes go watch Clutch Simulations. His stuff's always pretty good too. But yeah, I don't watch a ton of other guys just because I don't really have much time all the time. Usually the only free time I get, I'm live streaming Farm Sim. So yeah, no kidding. I agree completely. Say the price, I'm gonna say $2.50 to $3. That's okay. That's pretty good. Who do you kind of watch usually there, Gaming Master? So that's always interesting, just different people from different places who they watch. And I know, like, who is it, Dagger Win? Like, I think he's a pretty big European one, I'm pretty sure. There's just a ton of content creators out there, so say it's always, and say there's more all the time too. It's always pretty fun though. I say a lot of people do different things just a little bit differently. And oh yeah, the Squad, that's, yeah, I don't know, I've never really watched too much of the Squad. I never really got into it, I guess, but yeah, I've seen a couple of them. Yeah, they do really good kind of RP type videos and stuff. Yeah, I say there's always tons of different kind of content you can do for Farm Sim. That's a great thing. There's, yeah, guys that do just a bunch of logging and stuff. Don't watch a whole lot of other Farm Sim guys out there, Southpaw? Yeah, actually, yeah. I say, like, what other RL farming channels do you watch? See, that'd be pretty interesting too. Say, because yeah, there's quite a few of them out there as well. See, that's one thing with YouTube. I say they've got kind of everything you want. Always find something to watch. Get stuck down the YouTube rabbit hole and lose a couple hours. That's always interesting. Are you saying I'm the only Farm Sim content creator you watch, you Southpaw? That'd make me feel pretty special, not gonna lie. Aw, thanks for that, man. Feel pretty awesome right now. Well, that's kind of why I decided to start the channel, actually, was... Oh, there we go, another Phoenix. That one's got treads on it. It's not popping up though. But yeah, that's, yeah, just kind of why I started doing the YouTube videos, was figured I'd bring a little farming simulator and a little real life farming with it as well, so something different. I say there's a couple other guys that do that. I think actually, like the Squad, I think some of those guys, didn't they buy a farm? Something like that? Pretty sure they did. That was actually pretty cool. Actually, I kind of like this little A little Buer tractor here. Not a whole lot of options to them, but something a little older. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was those guys from the squad, or one of the guys. Yeah, they actually were like a farm sim content creator. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, they'd been doing that for a while, and yeah, then they ended up making enough money off of the YouTube stuff and other jobs as well, and ended up starting a little farm. I think it's only, what, 300 acres or 200 acres or something like that. But yeah, they kind of got into real life farming from Farming Simulator stuff. Though that was actually super cool to just kind of see that. Yeah, I say, yeah, I 100% agree with you, Southpaw. That's why I enjoy kind of watching live streams every once in a while and chatting with a couple people, and I say that's why I enjoy doing the live streams. That way I can hang out with you guys and we can chat about the weather for 2 hours, and it's always good. So it's definitely turned into my kind of favorite form of content creation for sure. Always makes it fun hanging out with people. Let's see, we'll wait another day here. We're kind of waiting on the price of stuff. We can sell things. Kind of fun with the winter months. Not a whole lot of farm work going on. So I actually usually just kind of do maintenance on stuff, which I guess we could right now actually. That way all our tractors and stuff are ready to go. Oh, great demand at Johnson's Farmers Market. But for what? It's not super good for bread. Yeah, it's not too bad for straw. So yeah, that would be really awesome if you came up to Great Falls for it and got to see everything. Oh, that's like we were talking about, I don't know, a long time ago or a while ago. The one time we were chatting, and yeah, just getting to see all this stuff is so cool. So I'd like to go to more farm shows actually in the winter, just to kind of see everything. Oh, it's for wheat. Okay. Except it's not even the highest. That's weird. Huh. See, maybe it's got, no, nothing else. Just the wheat. Yeah, I say that would be, yeah, cool just to get to see everything and hang out and chat. It'd be a fun time. I get to work. That's it. It's always fun part of the farm show. They say it can get pretty boring some days there actually when you're working it for 3 days, and it's not too bad hours or anything, but yeah, I say when you're sitting in a little tiny booth for 3 days, just like, ugh. Alright. Let's see, kind of how shape of this stuff's in. Ooh. Yeah, it definitely need a little repair. Both of them did. That's kind of where we're looking at maybe trading those 2 tractors off. We could maybe keep the case for another year. But yeah, that's like what I always like to kind of look at is how many hours we got here. 36 and 34. Yeah. I don't know. We'll just keep it. Oh, there's some big tractors. Older John Deere. Not super old, but like I think early 2000s. Ooh. Oh, it's, what is it? I think it's only like $5 or something like that. Actually, since I work there, say if you do come, which yeah, I'm sure you'll let me know if you do end up going, but we get tickets we can give out for free, just like as a dealer type of thing. So since we're working at the show, so yeah, if you do come down, yeah, you'll have to just let me know, and I can get you a ticket to get in for free. So, whoa. Oh, okay, yeah. So there's the years of this John Deere, 2001 to 2005. The only thing that changed was the roof. Huh. I say it's not too bad of a price. I guess I should have checked. Oh, it's got 28 hours. It's got 18. Yeah, I say it's only got 280 horsepower. It's kind of the 325. So it had plenty of power. Yeah, I don't think they still released the dates yet for it either. They usually don't have that figured out for a couple more months. So, but it's always like, oh, let's see, what is it? Usually like the third week in January type of thing is usually when it is. I think it's, yeah, either the third or the fourth week in January, kind of the end of January type of thing. Ooh, see, I can go all the way up to 500 horsepower. Say it's kind of a cheap tractor, though. I don't know why it's so cheap. See, we definitely have enough horsepower to do kind of everything with this thing. Yeah, it'd definitely be a little closer to that price, like $100,000. Yeah, this one's got 375 horsepower though. A little more power. Oh, and bale wrapper. I don't do too much silage though. Nice header trailer. Hey, what's going on, Mac? Nice to see you. So I didn't actually see if you were streaming or not today. It was kind of crazy, so yeah, it's been a fun day. Trying to figure out, maybe we buy a tractor, maybe we don't. Kind of at a stalemate right now. I could clean off that case. We might just leave him dirty though. Ooh, actually, I should have moved the little case tractor out of the way. Could have dumped that front weight. Ah. Yeah, that's like you were saying this morning. Like I say, trying to figure different things out, so definitely how it goes sometimes. Yeah. See, actually, yeah, you're kind of catching me at the end of my stream here. I'm gonna go for a few more minutes probably. So not super exciting right now. It's kind of a little bit slower. So we got all the seed in the ground. We treated a little bit of corn and made some seed, so got all our plowing done too. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of looking at the little John Deere. Well, not little. I say that's that big John Deere actually. I don't know why I took this tractor up to the yard here, but yeah, I was kind of looking at like this one. Say it's kind of unrealistically cheap, but which actually, I don't know. I say, yeah, 280 horsepower. It's not too bad. Yeah. I don't know. It's already almost got 30 hours on it, though. Yeah, it's true. So yeah, it definitely costs a little more getting that horsepower up there, though. Actually, yeah, I should check the bank. We might end up buying that one. Say it's a little, yeah, I say it's a little bit big for our tiny little farm here, but so yeah, it's like $54,000. Say for a big tractor. So you're obviously gotta have the dual wheels on there for sure. Actually, I could probably run singles on it. I don't have anything super heavy. It's not a bad looking little tractor though. So we can kind of bump it up, make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit newer. I'm still hard to believe the only thing they changed was the roof, but yeah, that is true. I say if I got a big plow too, that could work pretty good. I do have a trailer, so I can move them around pretty quickly. Oh, they say it costs 15,000 bucks just to change the roof too. Well, I think we'd probably run it like that. I don't know. See how we're talking about we need a new tractor. Yeah, we don't need a rock box. Psh, gotta have the black tip on there too. I don't think John Deere runs silver tips. Yeah, I got the PTO on there. 3-point. Ooh, yeah, 3-point definitely costs a couple bucks too. About 11,000 bucks just for the 3-point on there. Which, I don't know, not a lot of American big 4-wheel drive tractors like this actually have the 3-points on there. Green Star. Psh, we don't need no GPS. We don't have no GPS on console. Go up to the 325 horsepower. It'd be kind of nicer. Yeah, see, that's where it kind of starts getting spendy. That's about the price of that Rostel mash. That's at 425. Yeah, I say it's actually, yeah, I kind of like it. Even if we bumped the horsepower up too, it wouldn't matter if we got a little bit higher hours on it. Yeah, I don't think we even like any of those guys. Oh, that's why those wheels cost so much. Because I got all the weights in them. Yeah, it's actually, yeah. Ah. Yeah, I did not know that actually. Look at that. Max teaching me all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably go with twin wheels with the weights on the back. We do have the engine weight in the front. That should be enough. Like I said, none of our implements are too big, so weight really should not be a problem. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yep. So you get into a little farm sim. Oh god, if I had more time, yeah, I'd be doing tons of farm simming. I think, yeah, we're gonna buy it. Hey, yep, not too shabby. I might bump that down just to 375 for now, because that should be plenty of enough power, and it'll save us 9,000 bucks. Yeah, I kind of like that. That is a nice looking unit. And then I can finally say I got a John Deere on the farm. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, except I don't have enough money. Now I'm gonna have to redo all that stuff too. Take a loan out. Oh, we're gonna go in debt. We're gonna go into a lot of debt here. Actually, yeah, we better just take that out in case we need to buy any more stuff too. Okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll have to look at that now too. Now, let's see. We'll change all this stuff back. Standard black, 2000, 2005. Let's go. We're going to have to slap the PTO on there. Do not want the 3-point. 375. Okay, we don't need any of that. Okay, I'm going to get the wheel weight on the back end, and I think we're good. Somehow I lost 10,000 bucks off the price. Is there something I forgot to do? 90,000 bucks, let's buy it. Ooh, except I got all the hay on the trailer now. Yeah, let's see, where is it? Yeah. We could probably fit a tractor on the back of that, maybe. I'm sure we could. I was trying to get ahead of the game and have all my bales loaded up. We'll see, actually. I'm sure we could get it on the back of there. Or yeah, I'll just probably pick it up, actually, when I go to sell the bales. On my way back, that'd probably work out pretty good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, I forgot to. When Mackenzo gets to streaming again, said he was going to do some different games, but yeah, go check him out on Twitch. Does some farming simulator sometimes, and say, yeah, when he wants to. You're on his schedule, so you got to deal with that. It's his thing. But no, he's a really good streamer. I enjoy watching his streams when I got time. They're super enjoyable. Fun guy to chat with. So he's got some pretty good stories too. So trust me on that. So yeah, go check him out. Yep, just Mackenzo, like his name in chat there, and over on Twitch. Okay, let's see what else was I gonna do. We can take this guy. Actually, yeah, we're gonna throw him on the trailer because we do not need him anymore. We're gonna trade him in. Hardware woes. Yes, yeah, that's like you were talking about this morning. So I'm gonna upgrade some things, get a little bit new stuff. Let's see, we'll just actually leave this guy over here too. Get him all unfolded. Gonna run him into the bushes. Let's unstrap this guy. We can just kind of shove him out of the way. As long as we got enough room. Which with this little tractor we should. Just kind of jammer him in there a little bit. DOT would probably approve of that. We'll see if we can shut those now. We might have just enough room. We should. We really should. See if it does anything weird. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Just gonna be able to sell the bales, make a little money, then go sell the tractor too. Oh, yeah. Things you probably would not be doing in real life right there. Alright, let's get back to the house. And let's see, I should take a quick check. Just smash the bale, exactly. That's just what you gotta do sometimes. Just gotta get everything on the trailer. We're one load around here. Oh yeah, do another survival series. Yeah, I say that Bloomfield, Canada was a pretty nice map. I've seen quite a few people streaming on it too. Yeah, I'm surprised you were having that much FPS issues with it. Let's see, straw still low. Bread still not quite high enough. Yeah, we'll wait again here. Yeah, it's always fun trying to fight different things. Yeah, what FPS do you usually run at there, Mac? That's kind of wondered. I guess it probably depends on if you're streaming and stuff too. Oh, any more stuff? What is that thing? Oh, bale processor. Definitely don't need one of those, but ooh, nice gator. Do like that one. I don't need the GPS and stuff on it though. Ooh. Yeah, Yeah, it's always fun trying to figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work type of thing. I'm not 100% sure what either of those mean. DLAA/DLSS? Oh, your key bindings. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, it must be. I remember you saying something this morning, yeah, about your key bindings having issues. Oh. Dang, 144 FPS? That's nuts. That is crazy. Which actually, I say, if I played like just not streaming, Farm Sim on the Xbox Series X will run 120 FPS, and it runs pretty good actually. So every once in a while you'll have it pull down a little bit, but oh, Nvidia. It's I forget. Yeah, I don't know what they got in the Xbox. Yeah, prices are still kind of low. Keep waiting for things. Actually, and I gotta probably think about kind of wrapping the stream up here. Yeah, I don't know if anyone can tell. I say I'm dirty. I still got covered in grease and everything, so I didn't get a shower, and I figured I was gonna go back out and get a little more stuff done after the stream here. So yeah, it's a kind of a fun time of the year, and say this was actually my dinner break, so sometimes I get to be done right now, but got a couple more things to get wrapped up, and it was kind of really nice just to get out of the heat and take a break, so yeah, yep, that's kind of why it's pretty nice for streaming too, is say the Xbox doing all the work over there, and it's just kind of slapping it up on the PC for streaming this stuff. So I think I'd definitely have some issues otherwise. Ooh, more tractors. Get that Ford, but Lizard. It's kind of nice. Actually, I do have to kind of think about getting wrapped up here. We're probably gonna end it right here. Go out, get some more stuff done. I gotta grab some food as well too. Yeah, I say love to keep going, but like I said, gotta get some stuff done. Thank you guys for watching. I say, as always, tons of fun chatting. Say Southpaw was here most of the time, hanging out and talked about landscaping and chemicals and all kinds of stuff, the weather. Say, glad Mac got in here at the end. Got to chat for a little bit, and say it's always good hanging out with you guys. So got to get out there, get a little more work done. Actually, I'm gonna run out and get a little more real life footage too. It's actually part of the plan. So get some work footage. Say always good time. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Yes, I will be staying hydrated, Mac, for sure. I do not want to get heat stroke. So see you guys next time.